to talk about a project that I recently started. I'll just talk a little bit about the background of why I'm doing this. So my birthday was last week. Yes, it was my birthday. And, I had some time to just do some self-reflecting and whatnot. And I realized I realized before last week, but this past year has been kind of a struggle. It's been a little day that I'm like, but really nothing major happened. Thank you, Lord. But it was a tough year of just some stuff that was going on emotionally with me. Really just getting into that role of being a single parent. That can be quite an adjustment. And then just I guess not, I kind of lost my gratitude in a way, because there were a lot of great things that happened this past year, but for some reason it was the negative that was always standing out, that was always eating away at me. And I just kind of felt like, what did I accomplish this year? What is this year? What did this past year add to my life and, the path that I'm trying to go on? That's not a good place to be, especially when the Lord just brought me to see another birthday. That in itself is a blessing. There's many, many more that I realized that if I would have focused on, the good that was happening in life, my view on this past year would probably be a lot different. So I know that I don't want to have that frame of mind that I had last year. I don't want to bring that into this year. So I was kind of researching some different things that I could do to kind of just help me realize and see and visualize the good that is going on in my life, because there is a lot of good going on in my life. And I tried journaling. I've tried that many, many times, and I'm so bad at it. Like I'll be good for about a month. I'll write in my little journal every day, and then I'll totally forget about it until it's like 3 months. So I was like, no, journaling's not good. So then I saw this project on Pinterest, but basically it's like a gratitude jar. I'm calling it my blessings jar. So here are the things that you will need to make your blessings/gratitude jar. Just want to put it out there. I got all of my items at the Dollar Tree. I spent just a little over $4 for these things. And honestly, you don't need to spend anything. If you have a container at home and you have scratch paper and you have a pen, you don't need to go out and shop. But if you want to go out and get some fancy jars, some fancy stationery to write on, do what you do. But really, this isn't a project that requires a lot, if any, money. So, of course, what you need is a jar. I would suggest getting a pretty good sized jar/container, so you can really just, fill it up with all of the blessings, all of the things you're grateful for. I think it's important to have a clear jar, because like I was saying earlier, like this past year, it was hard for me to recognize the blessings. It was hard for me to recall the good and see, what was really going on in life. So at least with a clear jar, and as you start to fill it up, you'll really start to see, wow, I'm blessed. So that's why I got a clear jar, and I suggest getting a clear jar so you can see the progress. Something to write on. I just went out and bought 2 little notepads with some colors that I like, and you can use Post-its, you can use scratch paper, just something that you can write the things that you're grateful for, the things you've been blessed with, the happy moments of the day, and stick into your jar. Then you'll need a pen. I don't have a pen on hand, but you'll need a pen, you'll need a crayon, you'll need a marker, something to write with, obviously. And then if you're like me, I wanted to kind of personalize my jar. I don't know if you can see, I put God favors me every day. But you can write anything you want. You can decorate it however you want. But the Dollar Tree does have some good little glue glitter pins. That's what I went and got. And I just, wrote some little sayings on my... One suggestion I would have is don't wait for those big, those big moments that are really good that, of course, you want to include in there. But don't wait for those. Each and every day, try and find something that you're grateful for. Try and find something that brought a smile to your face. Something, that brings joy. And, record that and then I plan to continue to do throughout the year until my next birthday. And then when my next birthday comes, I'll open the jar and just, take a look back at, how blessed I've been throughout the year. That you could start at any point. Like I said, I'm starting mine on my birthday till my next birthday. But hey, New Year's is coming up. You could start it, to see how things have been throughout 2014 or whatever. So, you customize it how you want to, but I definitely think this is a good way just to help those who maybe tend to focus on the negative, maybe, have a hard time seeing the positive that's going on in their life. Because I think everyone goes through a stage like that. And, if you don't have, a good support system, don't have the reminders outside of yourself of how special you are and how the blessings that are, coming into your life, this is a good way for you yourself to recognize, record it, and remember it. And yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. I encourage anyone who sees this video to go ahead and try it themselves and just see, how truly blessed and how many things you have that you should be grateful for, that just really add some value to your life, okay? So, thank you all for watching, and till next time.